Howdy YouTube. So we're gonna take a peek at just looking at it, it makes me smile. All right. So I have here from RMJ USA a tactical uh I I guess they're kind of going for like a Warhammer thing. Just getting this thing out one handed is kind of tough because it has a Here, I'm gonna get it out of the case first. Let me pause this real fast. All right, there we go. So I got it out. It's got to give it a good pull to get it out of here with one hand, and it has to be on something very solid. Just trying to pull it out like that is not gonna work. Anyhow, this is the 13-inch Cuddles. Look at that. Look at that little bear face. Is that not cute or what? So it's 80 CRV2. Awesome stuff if it's heat treated right, and I'm assuming they did that for the price. Um, yeah, it's a like a micro Warhammer. I got it because micro Warhammers are really awesome. So it makes me laugh. I don't know what it is. It's the whole thought of it, really. I mean, if you're a police officer or an operator and you have this up in your vehicle, totally useful. Look at that. Just that's why I got it right here. It's called Cuddles, and it is not cuddly at all. It's mean. Tiny little mean hammer. And it's about the size of a pretty good framing hammer. I'm assuming much better steel. I don't know. A lot of the hammer companies don't tell you what sort of steel they use, but this better be a beast. Am I going to use it on a day-to-day basis? No. This is a how shall I put it, a 2 a.m. purchase with a little bit of disposable income, and I love it. Honestly, I love it. I think it's really cool. This is one of their first items to have the new interchangeable handle system where you can actually unscrew these, all three of these, and just pop this off and put on another one if you feel like it. Accessorize, make it match your outfit. Apparently all these guys here are custom, and there goes the insignia there. Really cool. I mean, it has, what would I use this for? Theoretically, it's kind of a rusty steel, it'll rust. Doesn't take too much to make it rust, which is kind of weird for something where, any sort of coating you put on it, on a hammer that is full of sharp edges, right, like this is, it's going to wear off. So if I take it out and start beating on bricks, I'm going to have no coating and it's going to start rusting. It's basically a wall hanger to me. If somebody broke in and it was handy, yeah, it may get some use. Do I want to do that? Am I planning to do that? No. I saw a little bear face and Cuddles and spent some money. So it's really cool. I really like this step down right here. It's all, I'm guessing it's CNC'd, or is it forged? Then they kind of CNC out the forge. I don't know. But this is the little weight saving notch thing here. Almost looks like a animal cracker. It's you gotta laugh. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done like a special edition where this is all white. This is like a powder coated blue. This part's red here. This is gold. Like a a unicorn edition or something like that. Something you'd get from what's that special level in Diablo 2 where you're fighting all sorts of cute and cuddlies. Rainbow World or something like that. But that would definitely fit this thing. It's a beast. It's a tiny little beast. And it's super duper cool. Let's kind of look at the sheath here. Really well done. Very, I mean, you're squishing it like this here. It's thick, and it has to be to hold this thing. This is barely carryable, just barely on your belt. If you're like a construction worker and you have a big old steel framing hammer, you know, one of the old ones built to last, that's how this is. You're gonna feel it. So you better have a thick, non-twisty belt. Let's see here. Looks really well made. Threw these up on here. Didn't take any time at all. No real issues with it. It's nice and tight on there. As you saw when I tried to pull it out one-handed, it's not happening unless it's on something that's very solid. It's easy to flick off the little tab here, the snap. And they kind of have it so you can like put a wire there or something, or so you can pull it off kind of from a distance, from a smaller like 550 cord or something like that maybe. I'm guessing. I don't know. They don't give you much details about this thing. You know? It even says they have RMJ on everything on their products. I don't know if that's how it's always been, but that's how it is now. RMJ, RMJ, RMJ. Everything's RMJ. Which, you know, brand recognition. But just take a moment. And, you know, I played around with it when I first got it. And, you know, I actually, let's see if we can see it here. Yeah, like right down here. There's a little, tiny little, what do they call this kind of coating? Happened to it there. Anyhow. Give them an overlook. Really, really interesting tool. Cuddles.